Going to be reporting from the road on current events, beginning with this particular report. We're going to talk about some strange activity that we're seeing out of Europa. That's right, we're seeing the Swiss in a really strange ritual ceremony, heralding the opening of some sort of a strange tunnel. I mean, I don't know what's going on, man. We have adults wearing diapers. We have this weird black magic ritualistic-esque type of a vibe going on. Folks, hang in there. Hang on to your seats. We're going to take a look at the pictures. These are strange times we're in. You know, it's actually very reminiscent of the 2012 Olympic game ceremony. You know, leaving a lot of people going, you know, what the fuck is this? I think that we're being desensitized to some really strange symbolism. I want to know what you're interpreting from this symbolism that we're seeing out of the Swiss at the opening of this tunnel. I'm curious what your thoughts are. I'm Alex Ansary. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, and we're back. And I picked a really bizarre story to resume my news reporting with and commentary. I mean, this is bizarre. This is straight from hell. Literally. You know, we have imagery of people wearing, you know, jumpsuits, sacrificing themselves, going into a tunnel. You know, we've seen so many strange performances like this, very reminiscent of 2012 and the Olympic Games ceremony. I'm going to give you a few facts about this. This took place at Gotthard Train Tunnels, Northern Portal, Erstfeld, Switzerland. Many dignitaries from Europe were there, including the Prime Minister from Italy and the President of Switzerland. Of course, Germany's Chancellor, Angela Merkel, and the President of France. So they were all there, and there were two separate events. One for the elite inside the tunnel, and the other outside for the thousands of public attendees. And I just want to commentate. Think about the subliminal effect of some of these rituals. And people are getting used to the absurd, the absolute absurd, the absolute satanic, the absolute demonic. And now it's become so commonplace, most people don't even realize there's something very wrong here. And going back to this report that I'm actually reading from TrueNews.com, I'll leave a link down below. Both were laced with graphic demonic symbolism, both rituals, and broadcast across the world through RT, BBC, and other major European outlets. The link to amtvmedia.com, by the way, does have video of this ritual. I caution people against looking at too much of this. I'm not watching this. I am going to report on this. I'm going to show you a couple images from Google. Okay, and I encourage you to let me know what you think is going on in the comment section. So I'm going to read straight from this report. The ritual, dubbed by the BBC as a lavish performance, was originally intended to represent various aspects of Swiss culture. It included 600 dancers, acrobats, and dramatic actors. It cost €8 million. The performance began with a cohort of miners dressed in orange jumpsuits, marching like zombies towards the tunnel entrance. The miners were then seemingly sacrificed to the tunnel and emerged as veiled spirits represented by dancers in underwear with white wedding veils. Gonna be a nice day for a white wedding. An actor dressed as a goat sprung out and began ritualistically consuming and mating with the veiled dancers. The veiled dancers. During this segment, a headshot of the actor dressed as a goat was displayed on the video screen with a black and red backdrop. Oh, that's this image here. Oh my. Okay. And an absorbing fire, some sort of fire imagery around his face with 3 Egyptian deities or something rather, floating in front of the screen, maybe symbols. The next scene shifted to pagan druid ceremony with the actors now draped in black, subdued clothing, other things on their head, as the goat man laid on the floor. Goat boy! Oh my God, it's goat boy, as Bill Hicks would reference. Okay, as the goat man laid on the floor, an upside down tree was displayed on the video screen, and the actors chanted a song in a mix of ancient Germanic and Italian. You better believe that the beast is awakening. Look into the mythos of Europa, and then look at the modern world. Continuing with the report, the ceremony ends with the goat man being resurrected and worshipped as he is introduced to technology, industry, and modern society, with many of the actors clothed as cross-dressers, drifters, and harlots. The beginning portion with the miners being sacrificed to the tunnel is especially eerie, because 9 workers, 4 Germans, 3 Italians, and 1 each came from South Africa and Austria, died in accidents while the tunnel was under construction. Swiss media reported that their deaths are commemorated by a plaque near the northern end of the tunnel. So I'm going to leave you with the link to this report. I'm going to leave you to the link down below to amtvmedia.com. Take a look at the video, take a look at the symbolism. I'm not going to re-air it here, and let me know what you think this is. I'm Alex Ansary signing off. It is June 3rd, 2016. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.